On February 12, 2007, the Woodland Park Zoo Society held an open house to discuss transportation demand management at the zoo. This video is an attempt to document the passion, commitment, and occasional full fury of Seattle citizens opposed to a senseless parking garage in the heart of a legacy Olmsted Park.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for coming out on a cold Monday night when I know you probably have lots better things to do and things you'd rather be doing. I thought maybe we could start by just counting off, because I think one of the problems we always face is that the zoo and the city council always tell us that, oh yeah, 100 people came and most of them really like our idea and a few don't. So one of the reasons that we're gathering as a group so we can count ourselves and say, no, I walked in with 50 people who said that this idea is hooey. So perhaps I'll start. One.
Well, I'd like to find out who's against, who's for the zoo garage.
Nobody.
Nobody.
There we go. Okay. He's John is two.
Good idea.
3,
4,
5, 6, 7,
8,
9, 10,
11, 12, 13,
14,
15,
16, 17, 18,
19, 20,
21,
22, 23, 24,
25,
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
32,
33,
34,
37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43,
44, 45, 47,
48,
56. All right, 56.
56. 58
and a half.
All right, all
and a
right.
half.
57 and a half we have. So
No, I think you
remember
got
that
58.
number. 58.
Do I hear 60?
58 we have. And we know that there are more in support of us. The zoo doesn't like us, doesn't like to have public meetings anymore because we stand up, we harass them, we ask questions, and they don't like it. So really the only thing we can do tonight is make comments. Say why you don't like the garage. They did promise to have a lot of people involved in this process, and yet they hold a meeting with just one little postcard they mail out to us. We didn't get to decide when this meeting was, if it was convenient for us, if we could rally our forces for this, if we felt this was a good idea. So you can comment that you don't like the process that they're using to decide what's going to happen in our streets. And then of course you can comment on the garage itself. Tonight's focus is transportation and traffic. And we have some handouts. I know you probably have your own thoughts on transportation and traffic. But there are some other thoughts and talking points here. Annie has a handout. Roberta and Ginny have handouts. So our goal is really to be vocal, and the only tool we have tonight really is to write things down on their comment sheets about what you don't like about this plan and what you would like to see. There, it's a seasonal. It's a picture. Yeah. So it really, the idea behind it is kind of solid. It's like, well, if you want to come to the zoo in July and August, you're going to pay a premium for that. Right. But if you want to come in September, when, by the way, you won't have food on the table. Exactly. Do you think people are going to change their behaviors? They will. And that reduces the need for the exercise structure. So all this stuff needs to play out in a serious way.
Can I put this back in the backpack?
Yeah.
That obviously said well, right?
See, yeah.
The garage is a DOA business strategy. Don't put your misdirected strategy on the backs of the neighborhood. garage has nothing to do with Seattle logo and Metro National. The garage entrance to Vinny is going to be a traffic nightmare.
I defend a lot of
What is the fundamental purpose of these comments? They are being reported by a PR firm on the news payroll. What is our guarantee that these comments will go anywhere? How does it provide loss traffic impact in the neighborhood? How does a parking garage promote TBM?
I was at the sculpture park this weekend and I said, I don't want to pay $6 to pay for the sculpture park when it's Sunday and I can park across the street for nothing. So why would I go and park at the parking garage for the zoo when I can park a few blocks away on my street where I live and walk?
And we know there'll be some people that don't.
Okay, how far do you think, what is the radius of parking that people use in the height of the summer? Are they parking 5 blocks away, 6 blocks away? Do you have any research on that?
So I don't have the parking study that we did in the long-range plan. There are numbers in there. I know from personal experience on a busy day, they're 3 to 4 blocks deep, especially in the north, not so much on the west because of the steep slope. And the south, I don't have a good appreciation for.
So you're telling me that people have a problem walking 3 blocks. That's what you're saying. And that is why you're going to put a garage. Because people cannot walk 3 blocks in one of the fittest cities in America where people have baby joggers and people are used to walking. In this town, if anybody is used to walking in America, it is in this town. This is a bogus argument. You've just dropped your argument right there. 3 blocks. That's why you need a parking garage.
And, you know, you've got all these things about trip reduction measures. I mean, I consider myself environmentally conscientious in my family, but you know what? It's all about ease. I know from living here where I can drive to and park easily and where I can't. And where I can't, I take alternate transportation. Do I take alternate transportation in Northgate Hall? No, because there's a gajillion spots up there. I'll drive around and find it. Do I take it to the Seattle Art Museum? You bet I do. You know, all those kind of places. So a parking garage, it doesn't promote trip reduction. It promotes increased. It's not trip reduction, it's trip increase. Because I know I can drive there, I know I can park just with myself, there's a spot there. And so it just goes against the whole, to me, the whole kind of, you know, the Al Gore movie and this whole thing, and I feel this whole kind of, you know, finally people are starting to get it. I mean, just recently there seems like a worldwide click where people are just starting to say, you know what, this really is a problem. And the garage, it just seems so archaic to this kind of, and especially from a zoo, this future vision of us reducing our, you know, carbon emissions, us as individual people, and it just goes so against not only the zoo, but Seattle and the way we are as human beings, what we should be doing.
I encourage you then, because this really is a PR disaster. I'm an educator. It's a huge PR disaster, and it could be much worse yet. And so to keep that from happening, why not give it 3 years and see what happens when you've reduced the number of people coming, I'm going to bet, based on the fact that you've increased the rates. So give it 3 years, try all these things, and then see, do we really need a garage?
The most beautiful green space here in this zoo. I used to know it inside out. I grew up in this neighborhood since 1955, and it just makes me sick that it's turned over to a corporation, and they do not give a damn about the people of this town.
The city made a big mistake turning it over to the Woodland Park Zoo
And
Society.
where is Mayor Nichols and his little bus program?
Yeah, where is Mayor Nichols?
Where's that fat man?
Why isn't there regional funding? It's used by everyone in King County. There should be regional funding.
They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot.